as leaders,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, kind of just jumping off of that last point, innovation is not a badge. It's not about your ego, about you doing great, amazing stuff, right? Like it's about your responsibility. And I think a decentralized and shared responsibility across all to drive innovation that impact the right people, or like the majority of people, or at least kind of be able to answer who you're doing it for. And the answer is not for myself to feel great.
Yeah. And as leaders, your accountability is to create that culture of innovation. You mentioned before, have the right mix of people who bring all the strengths that you need to kind of satisfy each component of that equation. There's this experimental culture. The learnings are just as important as outcomes as you're experimenting. But I think as a leader, you also have to express some like vulnerability and pushing outside of your comfort zone. Because to truly create that impact, it's going to feel like a wild idea and we're never going to be able to do it, but to push people outside of their comfort zones.
Great. So I think, why don't we kind of throw out our challenge for our listeners right here?
Love it. Go for it.
I would say take an idea that you've been sitting on for a while. Think about what action, what implementation step can you take to turn it from an idea to an innovation? And then thirdly, answer the question, who is benefiting from you putting this innovation out there in the world? So take an idea, what action do you need, and who's benefiting?
I love it. And as a leader, starting to create that culture of innovation, you may feel a bit of resistance, but take the courage, take that 5 minutes to like pump yourself up and continue to do it. And I think I've seen it. You really do gain some momentum. And next thing you know, it's embraced by everybody around you. And your organization is doing some pretty incredible things.
Love it.
Yeah. So with that being said, to recap today's episode, we've talked about innovation and creativity are different. Our formula is, and correct me if I'm wrong, innovation equals ideas plus action plus impact.
Yeah.
And the impact being a widespread impact. And to be a leader, be courageous, surround yourself with the right people, and know it's not about you, but what you're going to make possible for others.
That's how momentum is built.
Oh, exciting. But hopefully that gives our listeners something to think about and try tomorrow, even this afternoon, even.
I think, as always, we would love to continue this conversation. We'd love to hear about your ideas, but especially how did you turn them into innovation? So engage with us, hit us up on LinkedIn, comment on our podcast, join us in this conversation. And for our next episodes, I would say, well, we're excited to see you again.
See you next time.